Can I let you in on a little secret? The most powerful women I know, the ones building empires, making big moves, enjoying the process, they're all in one place. And you should be too. It's called Insider. We're talking exclusive content from 7 to 8 figure female founders and entrepreneurs, virtual and IRL events, masterclasses, premium video, and my personal favorite, the Pick My Brain series. So are you ready for more conversations just like this one? Join for as little as $6.99 a month at theknowinsider.com.
Welcome to the High Achieving Female Podcast, powered by Know, where we believe high achieving female leaders deserve to be known. Here, you're going to get the tips, tools, and inspiration you need to network, grow, scale, and balance your business, career, and life.
Hi there, I'm Kelly Lorenzen, founder of KLM Consulting, Marketing, and Management, where we partner with small and family-owned businesses to help them grow through strategic consulting, project management, and taking marketing off their plates. Today, I want to talk to you about something that's not only at the heart of how I've built this business, but every business I've owned over the last 20 years, and that's intentional networking and collaboration. We all know relationships matter in business, right? But the real magic happens when we move from surface level small talk to meaningful connection and collaboration. That's when growth really kicks in for your business and your community. So let's talk about 10 things you can start doing right away to build stronger, more impactful relationships at your next event, coffee, or even in the DMs. Start with your why is number one. If you've worked with me or joined one of our webinars or events, you know I always start here. Why are you doing what you do? Who are you trying to serve? When you're clear on your why, your networking becomes purposeful. It helps you attract people who share your values and vision. So ask yourself, why are you at this event? What types of conversations are you hoping to have? It's about showing up with clarity and intention because that's what opens doors and conversations. It will attract the right people if you know your why and you always lead with that. Number two, lead with generosity. The goal of networking isn't how many people can I pitch today? How many business cards can I pass out? How can I help? Instead, say, how can I help someone today? Maybe it's a kind word, a thoughtful introduction, or a helpful resource. Business always stems from relationships, so focus on building real ones. One thing we consistently do at KLM is refer other business owners to each other. It's part of our regular rhythm, and I promise what you give out comes back tenfold. Number three, show up consistently. You don't have to be everywhere, but you do need to show up somewhere regularly. That could be a monthly coffee with a fellow founder, being active in a Facebook group, or showing up to the same events each month. We always recommend clients pick 3 core communities, maybe a networking group, a nonprofit to support, and a professional organization or mastermind. That gives you a good mix of connection and visibility without the overwhelm of having to keep up with that many communities. Then you can show up consistently. Number 4, be clear on collaboration. Not every new connection needs to become a partner, and that's totally okay. But when you find alignment, clarity is key. Ask, do we serve similar audiences? Do our values align? Is there a way we can bring value to each other's communities? Of course, I don't mean ask out loud. I mean, ask yourself when you're having conversations with potential referral partners and potential clients. Do our values align? Can we bring value to each other? Start small for referral partnerships. Maybe it's a podcast swap, a shared event, or just even cheering each other on social media. Some of my best collaborations have come from the Know Women community because of the shared mission and mindset we all have. That alignment makes a huge difference in business. Number 5, be yourself. Yes, it's cliche, but it's also your greatest asset. The more you show up as your real imperfect self with your stories, struggles, even a few tears, like I do on most stages, the more you'll attract the people you want to connect with, not just your service. Some of my strongest partnerships have come from simply by being vulnerable and authentic. There's no need to over polish, just be you. Number 6, be where your people are. Whether that's online or in person, focus on where your ideal clients and collaborators spend their time. You don't need to be everywhere, just be present where it matters. For me, that's communities like the Know Women, LinkedIn, and curated groups in Arizona where I can build deep connections with like-minded business owners. Pick 3 spaces, be active, and stay consistent. Number 7, have a system that works for you. We're all busy. Great conversations slip through the cracks all the time. That's why having a follow-up system is key. Use what works, whether that's a CRM, a spreadsheet, sticky notes, or even just business cards sitting on your desk that you need to follow up and have a system for. At KLM, we help clients set up these simple systems like staying organized with the CRM because relationships deserve attention, not chaos. Even if it just makes making sure you connect with those new contacts on LinkedIn or Instagram after the event, that small step can go a long way. So when you're done with the networking group, make sure you follow up on LinkedIn or on social media via email and set up a coffee chat. Follow up is number 8. So that's part of what I was talking about in number 7. This follow up might overlooked quite often, but it's the most important. So send that follow-up message, share the resource you mentioned, make the introduction you promised, and schedule that coffee chat. Following up shows professionalism, care, and reliability. The real opportunities, they start after the first conversation. Number 9, follow through. It's one thing to say you're going to do something, it's another that you actually do it. Whether it's sending info, collaborating on a project, having somebody on your podcast, connecting someone with a referral, follow through builds trust. It shows you're dependable. This is something I've built my entire reputation on, and it's something I encourage all entrepreneurs to prioritize. People remember the ones who follow through. And finally, number 10, celebrate others. Make it a habit to lift up the people around you. A lot of us in the Know Women community are really good at this. Share somebody's wins, leave a review for them, tag a client or fellow founder in a post. That kind of support builds a community that's rooted in gratitude, not competition. We've even built a podcast at KLM just to highlight clients and connect them with new people. It's called Collaborative Connections. It's been one of the most joyful and impactful things we do. So if there's one thing I want you to take away, it's this. Networking isn't just about growing your business. It's about growing your community. So whether you're brand new to this or you've just been in the game a while, but you're a little rusty, these 10 tips can help you build intentional, lasting relationships that move your mission forward. And if you're thinking, I could use some help getting more intentional with this, I get it. I've had to learn and relearn this lesson over the years too. But when you approach networking with clarity, consistency, and care, you don't just build a business, you build something bigger. So don't just pass out business cards at your next event. In fact, don't ever just pass out business cards. Share your wisdom, your heart, and your connections instead. Thanks for tuning in. Keep showing up, keep connecting, and most of all, keep growing with intention.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of the High Achieving Female Podcast, powered by Know, where we believe it's time for high achieving women like you to be seen, heard, and recognized. Until next time, remember, you deserve to be known.